body of a woman found outside a home on Staten Island. The unidentified victim discovered in a driveway on Herberton Avenue in Port Richmond this morning.
Detectives are at the scene trying to figure out who the victim is, how she died, and who may have known about it. Eyewitness News reporter Anthony Johnson is live in Port Richmond with breaking details. Anthony?
Yeah, a neighbor happened to walk by this house early this morning and noticed the body partially dressed of a woman inside of a bin right out in front of the house that we're standing in front of right now. Police are still working to go ahead and try to determine her cause of death. It appears the victim was dumped outside the house here at 245 Herberton Avenue in the Port Richmond section of Staten Island. A man living in the house says he heard some banging sounds in one of the apartments around 5 o'clock this morning after what was an all-night party.
You know, party went bad. From what I know, she overdosed and they threw out like garbage.
Diego doesn't know the victim, who was in her 30s, but has seen her in the area from time to time.
Just a couple of times.
That's
just about it. And other than that, I don't know. The whole thing is just pretty messed up.
The body was wrapped in a blanket and left outside. Crime scene investigators took several hours to gather evidence and are checking for cameras to see who dumped the body. Meanwhile, residents are stunned that something this unfortunate happened so close to home.
It's crazy, a dead body right outside our house, and a lot of people have kids over here, so anybody could have seen that, you know.
Yeah, and the owner of this building, it's an apartment building. There's about 7 apartments inside. The owner says he's now looked at the video. He told me that he could see 2 people dragging the body out of this house and placing it in the bin. Of course, authorities were called, and that's when they arrived out here on the scene. But once again, the identity of the victim has not yet been released, and they're still trying to figure out the cause of her death.